Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Recovery Lab TV. My name is Chris. I'm your coach and therapist, and welcome to Thursday's upper body prehab session. If you're a big fan of the channel, or you kind of want to get into what we do here on the channel, okay, hit that subscribe button, hit the little bell, and then that way you'll never miss a workout in future. Okay. Good morning, Jem. How are we doing? Good morning, everybody else. Let me know how you are in the comment section. Morning, Brian. Good to see you, buddy. Welcome. So, things you're going to need today, okay? You're going to need a big mat for yourself, okay? You're going to need some sort of towel or slippery surface. I use a towel just because I've got wood flooring. If you have carpet, carry a bag to work well. If you have actual slip pads, they're the go-to. If you have any sort of kind of laminated paper or old magazine, whatever, but I'd go with the carry bag option. That way you can actually put your hands in and slide along. But yeah, that's going to really help. Morning, Anne. How are you doing? For your knees, for some of the exercises, depending on your ability and so on like that, you may want a cushion or pad for your knees just to safeguard those, okay? And then you're going to need a long resistance band if you don't have a resistance band, but you have some small weights, okay? You're going to need those as well, all right? So, good morning, everyone. Hope you're all okay. Hope you're all having an amazing day. Sun's coming out. Rain stopped, so it's all good. It's all getting better. It's cheering itself up. Hope you are okay as well. All right. So warming up. Rewind. Come back. What you're going to need, okay, is to come in a position like this. You're going to go into an all-four position, all right? Your knees are stacked underneath your hips, okay? Your wrist, elbow, and shoulder all in line, okay? You're going to take one hand, you're going to slide it down, dropping the shoulder on the floor. You're going to come all the way around, like so. You're going to swap sides, come down, come all the way around. Now, when you come around, you're going to try the best to keep your arms straight. You're going to try your best to rotate your upper back as best as you can, all right? It's about getting that mobility in the upper thoracic spine as well as the shoulder joint itself. Especially when you drop it down here, you're getting a little bit of internal rotation, and then you're getting that external rotation as you come around, facing up towards the ceiling and following your fingers with your eyes. There we go. So a couple more. Keep it up. Let's get ourselves moving. So last two. Big rotation around. Last one. Awesome job. From there, okay, you're going to walk a little further forward. Now, if you have sore knees, okay, now's the time to stick a cushion underneath it. Okay, what you're going to do, you're going to tap, tap, keeping your body as still as you can. Okay, so keep it going. We'll start if you haven't. Keeping that body as still as you can. So though you're trying to move seamlessly from one side to the other, you're not trying to rock your hips from one side to the other, okay? So hopefully I'm doing a good job of staying still. I'm giving a good example to you guys. Good, two more. Good, okay, so from there, popping your knees back, you're gonna come back, you're gonna come up, you're gonna come down, you're gonna come back. Okay, so it's a full movement of the shoulder. Move it down, little press, keeping your knees on the floor for now. Again, like I said, if you have sore knees, you may want a cushion for this for your knees. Good. That's it. Big draw over. Good. Sit. Last one. Good. Okay. So this next one's a little different. Okay. Think of it as a kind of a cool, fun game, if you will. Some of you are going to be like, "What's going on here?" Okay. It's about the rotation in the shoulders. Okay. So you're going to go here. You're going to step through with the hip. Come back. Step through with the hip. Now you're getting a full rotation in the shoulder. Now my shoulder is still above my hand. As I come round, I come through, I come back and round, I come through, okay? So I drive through with the hip and the knee. I get the rotation in the shoulder as I keep my arm still. Okay, so keep it moving. It's going to be a nice one to practice that rotation. Get the heart rate up. As you're there, coming through. Good. Sit. Last two. Last one. Great job. Okay. Whew. Grab yourself a little drink. Let me know. She's like, no. Awesome. Okay. So I'm going to be using a little air X cushion for my knees. Okay. If you want to get yourself a little cushion, by all means do so. Okay. You're going to have a little slip pad. Okay. Towel cushion. You're going to grab yourself a little bar. I say little, it's quite long. Okay. If you don't have a bar, you're going to use a towel. Just like so. Now, first one is more of a mobility exercise. Okay. You're going to take the bar, stick it above your head. Okay. You're going to go as wide as you can. Now, it's directly above my spine here. Okay. So it's like that. I sit up nice and tall. I'm going to try my best to go over from the knee, over and around. Okay. Now, notice how I don't have a strong grip on the bar itself. I'm not trying to force it so it's there, because otherwise it won't go around. I keep a loose grip because it's more about the mobility, so you don't want to have a heavy bar or weighted bar. Okay, so go as wide as you can on your bar that will allow, right? Going up and over, nice and straight, keeping that back up, trying to press that chest out. If it makes it easier to cross your legs, by all means cross your legs, because it's all about the spine, keeping that as straight as you can. Okay, goes up, over, and you're a nice fluid movement coming over. Shouldn't be one side more than the other. Okay, sit up nice and tall, just like so. Good. You should feel all your shoulder getting warmer. Shouldn't necessarily be really hard or challenging, but it should be getting a little tighter as you're there. Good, last one. Boom. Okay, so chucking your bars down. Okay, what you're going to do, you're going to come up onto your knees. Okay, you're going to have a press up position. You're going to slide forward as much as you can, keeping the other arm as straight as you can, coming around to the side, back to the middle, back up. Okay, so your back stays straight, your opposite arm stays straight. Squeezing those abs, try not to rotate at all. Last one. Good job, well done. Swap the sides. Slide it forward, keeping that arm straight, to the side, back, back in. Good, 2 more. Last one. Good. Well done. Shake it out a second, okay? So you're working small little movements, okay? You've got a muscle that comes in between the shoulder blade, okay? And this little claw-like action you have in your shoulder. There's this movement, and actually there's 14% of this movement, okay? Before the deltoid takes over. So if you're naturally up there, right, you don't include this muscle in the movement, right? So it doesn't keep the joint nice and secure, right? So when you're coming here and you're sliding up, and particularly around, you're working those small rotator cuff muscles in a way that limits the shoulder, the main deltoid muscle, from working. It's focusing more on the little muscles as you're coming through than that big one taking over and going, right, come on, there we go. And because there's not much weight behind it, okay, it allows it to be challenging, much more challenging than it necessarily would in another situation, okay? So, main focus, straight spine, depressed shoulders. By depressed shoulders, I mean drop them down, okay? None of this. Drop them down, push your chest out, okay? Should squeeze your back, should be all ready to feel that already. Okay, from there, you're coming up, coming all the way over, back down, all the way back up, okay? Try and keep it even, both arms. Try not to potentially rotate to one side and then come round, okay? Focus on a smooth, straight bar, all right? Imagine it's a giant spinnet level and you're trying to keep that little air pocket in the middle, dead center. Okay, so it's all the way over, all the way up, not compromising your spine, not moving your head or your neck. It's just in the shoulders as you do it. Good, last 2. Last 1. Great job, well done. Okay, chucking it down. Same again, all right? Now, if you noticed last time, okay, that you were slightly twisting your hips ever so slightly as you stretched, okay, try imagine someone like myself is holding your hips there so you don't have any side or lateral rotation. If you're stretching out and you're pushing your hips, one way is you've got to go around, keep it in a vice, keep it dead straight. That spine needs to stay dead straight as you're doing it, okay? So, you ready? Arms are directly underneath shoulders like mine. Squeezing your bum, squeezing your tummy. You're coming forward, big fan around to a 90-degree angle, back to there, back in. Again, a big fan action. Good, keep it up. Last 2. Last 1. Good, swapping sides. Straight in, keeping the body as still as you can. Just moving that arm and shoulder. One more. Good, come back up. How are we feeling so far? Let me know in the comment section how you're doing, how you're finding it. Great job, okay? So, this next one, taking it up a level, if you can, You're going to try to bring your arms where you've been holding a bar, you've been holding it quite wide. You're going to try and bring it closer. If you can bring it to a Y shape, where you're up there, then great. If you can bring it closer again, right, you may get to that point where your shoulder blades stop you. Then you're going to go a little wider, take it again, a little wider, take it again, a little wider again. So you're not going all the way down, okay? You're just making a series of adjustments where you're starting dead straight, okay? Coming here, allowing your shoulder blades to engage. Squeeze in, back out, a little wider, squeeze in, a little wider, moving about 2 inches at a time, a little wider, and you're kind of going slightly to there. I don't want you to go to here, okay? All right? So take it to the point where you can just get to that point. You can feel your shoulder blades pushing into your spine and coming back out, all right? So it's there, back out. Now, when you sit there, okay, I want you to sit up as tall as you can. So as you're doing that, it's really challenging your mid to lower back, especially if you have already a lordotic curve, so you kind of stick your bum out a bit, right? This is going to really help you become aware of what your shoulder blades do. Okay, so if you really struggle getting your arms into that position, this one's going to be a tough one, okay? But that's a good thing, okay? So, arms directly in front of shoulders to begin with, okay? You ready? Proud chest, it needs to be tall, needs to be proud, okay? So puff it out, draw your shoulders back, give it up, really pushing back, okay? Come forward slightly, about an inch or two away, back as much as you can. Now your arms need to stay straight, it's really important. Keep drawing that head through, engaging those shoulders. That's it. A little wider. Now back into the middle, okay? Back so it's nice and straight. Again, draw through. Good. For you swimmers and triathletes, this is going to be really beneficial for your swimming. Office workers, it's going to be brilliant for your back health, your upper shoulder health, okay? If any of you kind of want to do Olympic lifts and squatting in overhead squats in the gym, all this stuff matters, okay? If you get low back pain, again, matters, okay? Because you should be feeling your lower back working overtime as you do this. Notice how my armpits are open, okay? Last time, back in the middle, back up, big drive through with the head, okay, a little wider. Then keep squeezing that tall chest. Nice straight spine. And relax, good job. Okay, so challenging your body a little bit more with this one, okay? What you're gonna go do now, you're gonna go into an actual press, okay? So you're gonna go down as far as you can, you're gonna come as wide as you can, you're gonna come all the way up, you're gonna come back up, if you can, okay? Now naturally, if that's you, you're there, come back, that's cool, right? As long as you feel like you're challenging your shoulder range, right? And you're not rotating or compromising your spine, that is the most important thing. Take it to your range. Don't worry about anybody else. Where you start, as long as you're doing it perfect, you will make progress day by day. Promise you. Okay? So, deep as you can, getting ready, go to 3, 2, 1, coming down, straight spine. That's it, straight as you can, big press up. Good job, 2 more. There we go. Keeping that body off the floor. Good job, well done. Swapping sides. Okay, straight as you can. Good, 2 more. Last one. Great job, well done. Little stretch if you need to. Amazing effort. How are we feeling, guys? Grab a little drink, little rest. You got 1 more round like that, okay? Super tough on the shoulders. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? So, the more you develop that shoulder raise, right, and the shoulder stability, the less it relies on that lower back, that lower spine that takes a hammering, okay, through bad posture. If you load it here, you rotate in, okay, it rotates the shoulder blade just like that and keeps it nice and strong, nice and taut. Kind of gives you a hug just like that, just cups you perfectly behind the shoulder, okay? If you don't rotate, okay, notice how that does to my back and my chest, draws it out a little bit more, okay? So when you're holding the bar, right, that movement here, see what it does to my shoulders and my lats? All of a sudden my lats are engaged, right? Draws right down, those lats come right up underneath the shoulder, okay? Big wing muscles of your back come right down to the pelvis, okay? So they influence it massively, making that low back, that mid back right up into the shoulder joint, nice and strong. Now, if you're holding this bar and you're nice and loose and your shoulders are wobbly and you're coming here, you're in a dangerous position. You know, you're not giving it as the support it could need and will often need, and eventually could lead to like a shoulder dislocation, an injury, and so on and so forth. That ability to imagine you're bending the bar, okay, so that drawing the shoulders in, opening up the armpit, okay, makes a huge difference. Now you can see that kind of dimple here, that's my lats getting engaged and really cupping that shoulder blade, pushing the lowest part of my shoulder blade in. Now as you do this last round, okay, I want you to bend the bar, okay, and draw back. And I want you to feel that mid back, those lats pulling down as much as they can, keeping yourself upright and really drawing your head through as you get to that full range, okay? Take your time with it. It's not a rushed exercise, okay? So starting here, taking it tall, open up the armpit, okay? So engage those shoulders, draw through and back out. Take it a little wider, engage, through, back out, good. A little wider again, engage, that's it, good. Wider again, engage, draw through, perfect, keep it up, keep it going, okay? A little wider again, engage, big drive, okay? Back to the middle, that's it, doing amazing, all right? Keep it up, engage, big draw through, stretching out as much as you can, getting those shoulders up, back, working. All of a sudden it should feel a little bit hot, a little bit sweaty, and that's that neural system being overloaded by all these muscles working together at the same time, which gets you hot and bothered. Last time, back to the middle. Nice straight arms, out wide. Good. There we go. Last time. Awesome job, well done. Check it out. Okay, so as you're doing this, right, it's the same movement, all right? You draw your elbows in. That's why it's good to get that press up, because when you draw those elbows in, yeah, okay, it makes it more for the triceps, all right? But it engages the shoulder blades. So when your arms are in, okay, and you're stretching out, your shoulder blade is behind you to help support you as you do that move and press away. Okay, so getting into position, holding it, making sure the elbows aren't facing outwards, are facing inwards. Okay, it's going to engage your back a lot more. You're going to come down and free, 2, 1. Big stretch out. Reaching as far as you can. Good job. Sit stable as you can. Good, 2 more. Good job, 1 more. Amazing effort, well done. Swap the sides. Shoulders should be on fire, abs should be working hard, lower back should be working hard. Same with your hip flexors, your hamstrings. Let's go. Good, keep it up. 2 more. Last one. Great job. Lean it back. Good job. Well done. Shake it out. Let me know how you're doing in the comment section. Hopefully a lot of this is making sense. Kind of working in partnership and kind of building from one lesson to the next. Getting you to kind of retrain your focus. How are we all feeling, guys? We okay? Floor's a lot cleaner, isn't it? So, slide in your cushions out of the way. What you're going to do with your bands, if you don't have bands, let me know in the comment section, okay? If you have small weights, and by small weights I mean 5 or less, okay? Not 5, number 5 as in the weight kilograms, right? You're going to hold a light weight out to here and back, okay? All right, now that's kind of 1 kilogram, 2 kilogram. If you're struggling with things, get 2 jars out the kitchen, hold it up here, okay, in that T shape, hold it back, okay, and keep that straight line. Imagine on top of there is the ceiling, you're scraping it across the ceiling. You're not going here, you're not going there, going there. So it's dead line, dead center. Now, if you have one of these bands, okay, you're gonna make it nice and loose in the middle. You're gonna hold it here, start in line with your shoulders, okay, you're gonna come out, gonna stretch out as much there, okay, and you're gonna slowly bring it back here. Now, as you do so, okay, the reason why you got your legs crossed, right, so you can keep your back nice and straight. You're there. As you stretch out, you got that perfect T shape, and that back hasn't moved an inch. Okay, so it's there. Draw the chest out, reach it out, straight line, just like so. Okay. Now, naturally, if you need to make it easier, you want to find it challenging, all right? So when you're at that end range, it's kind of shaky, your arms are kind of shaking, trembling, right? That's controlling that neural system, all right? So you want to embrace the kind of that neural shake, okay? Or that burn that you normally feel. Kind of like when you're doing hip thrusts and your bum's on fire. It just means the muscle is getting activated more and more. What we're trying to do is activate those rotator cuff muscles to draw in, so all of a sudden this is its norm, okay? It's not like that. It's not able to reach here and not there, okay? Takes the pressure off the lower back because all of a sudden here is so much stronger and kind of working and firing, all right? So if you need to make it harder, bring it in, have less of a slack here, and then draw it out, and it should be exactly like it is now, super tough, okay? If you need to make it wider and have a little bit more of a slack there, okay, naturally draw out. Keep your wrists strong, all right? They're not like this, they're not buckled. They're facing away from me the whole time, all right? Now, if you need to use weights, obviously it's the exact same, but the weight is obviously gonna be you keeping it up as opposed to you driving it out and through, all right? Okay, so gently getting ready. Proud chest, most important thing. Arms to your invisible ceiling, okay? Driving it out as tough as you can. Holding there, squeeze in, slow and steady back down. Good. Big deep breaths. Keep it up, keep it going. Good. Tall as you can. Keeping our chest up, puffing it out, drawing the shoulder blades back. Should be feeling relatively hard right now. As you do, if not, make the band a little tighter. Good, 2 more. Perfect, last one. Good job, well done, shake it out. Whew. Now as you rest, okay, get in the habit of sitting up tall as you can. Imagine you've been naughty, sat on a naughty step, you got to sit upright, spine's nice and straight, shoulder blades drawn down, shoulders drawn down, you're not up here, okay, drawn down, nice proud chest as you're holding that position, okay? Get in the habit of that, so anytime you're resting tall, you're proud, your chest is back, those shoulders are learning to do what they got to do, all right? That muscle memory, okay? The more you contract the muscle, all right, the more it tells itself and it learns that this is what we got to hold. Just like you learn this way, you know, you weren't born like that, okay? You develop strength, you stood tall, okay? And then throughout life, our jobs and all the rest of it, and getting tired, we learn bad habits, right? So you're there, back again, doing amazing, all right? Keep it up, keep it going. Big draw out. That's it, perfect. Squeeze in as much as you can. Nice strong wrists. That's it, breathe it away as you're doing it. I want to feel that upper back working overtime. Sweat trickling down your face. Sit, proud chest, keep it up tall. Keep those arms as straight as you can. Be aware of a subtle drop or subtle elevation. 2 more. Good, well done. Good, nice tall rest. Forearms should be feeling it a little bit potentially. Okay, maybe it's the backs of your arms, maybe it's the backs of your shoulders, maybe it's your back itself because you're not used to sitting upright like this for so long. Okay, all these little things, they're gonna help correct you, get you strong, right? And a lot can be learned. You're doing amazing, right? Okay, 1 more round like this, then it's 1 more exercise and then we're done. Okay, boom, flown through it. All right, little drink if you need it, if your throat's getting dry. And getting ready, okay? Whew. So, nice and proud. Knuckles up. Okay, go to 3, proud chest, 2, 1, sit, let's go. Good. That's it, proud chest, keep it tall. Keep those wrists as strong as you can. Your forearms should be on fire. All right, don't allow any movement in the wrist or from behind the shoulders. 2 more. Good, last one, proud chest. Great job, well done, check it out. Whew. Right, so final exercise. It's going to be a toughie. There's going to be 2 options, all right? Knees down or knees up. Okay, it's a press up position, all right? You're going to be either here, okay? If you need a mat, you're going to have a mat. You're going to come up, back down, okay? Now, if at any point you go, right, I'm going to do the next version up, okay? Because I feel I can do that one And I want to make it harder. Okay, you're going to bring your feet a little wider, right? But you're going to come up, around, there, back down. Your hips do not do this. Okay, you do not lean on one side. Okay, wave it and then lean on the other side. Wave it around. Your hips have to be engaged. Now, by engaged, I mean able to squeeze your bum, able to squeeze your abs. Okay, if you can squeeze your bum, it means your hips in the right place. If you can squeeze your abs, it means the dead center. Okay, if you can't squeeze your abs, it means your hips are too low. And if you can't squeeze your bum, it means your hips are too high. Okay, if you use that as a measure, okay, you will always have perfect posture when it comes to doing certain exercises. Always squeeze your bum, always squeeze your abdomen, all right? Okay, so it's a big deep breath. I'd rather you do the first one, nail the first one, and then if you're confident, progress to the second one. Okay, we're only doing one round of this, by the way, all right? But those hips, that vice mentality that I had earlier and said, where someone's holding your hips do not move, okay? You do not want any movement ricocheting up the spine, okay? You want your entire body still. The only thing that's moving is your arm coming up, coming around, back, and back down. Similar to what we did with the cloth, okay? But it's naturally off the floor, and it's a little bit harder, okay? So try and get the full range in the shoulder, all right? You ready? Going in 3, 2, 1, as tall as you can, all the way around, hitting that ceiling, by the way. There we go, swapping sides. Perfect. Brilliant job. Keep it up. Two more. Last one. Good job, knees down. Stretching it out. Amazing effort, well done. Big deep breaths, there we go. So coming up and over. Big lengthening of the spine. Lengthening those abs. Amazing job, guys, honestly, really, really good. Coming up, back, sliding one side down, stretching out as best as you can. Big deep breaths. Solid there for everyone. Coming up, opposite side. So from there, using a piece of furniture if you can, or box, you're going to put your hands up top, you're going to puff your chest out, take your legs as straight as you can, stretching out the front of your shoulders, your chest, sitting up as tall as you can. Absolutely amazing effort today, guys. Honestly, I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you found it informative and it's starting to all make sense. Up top, over the top, nice high elbow. So swap it sides. gently shake it up. Well done. Have an amazing one, guys. Honestly, let me know how you're doing in the comment section. How did you find it? Let me know. Ooh. Ooh. Well done. Nailed it. How's the shoulders? Shoulders burning. Mine are. Particularly right by here. On fire. By the end, I was like, ah. Hope you enjoyed it. Honestly, you did really, really good. Hopefully, your shoulders are getting stronger. I think I definitely feel a little bit taller and a little bit broader after doing this week in, week out. You know, I don't know about you guys, how you're finding it, but I definitely feel a little bit stronger, especially on my one side than the other. But yeah, that was a really tough routine. You did really, really good, honestly. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you have an amazing day. Don't forget to do all that aftercare work, all right? So foam rolling, potential massage if you have massage guns nowadays. If you have foam rollers, get those foam rollers out, okay? Get the massage balls into the little sections here, okay? And your upper traps, your shoulder itself, okay? If you don't know how to use them, okay, go on our channel and there's videos on how to, and I'll actually walk you through the process, okay? But it's really important that you kind of add that into it, okay? Even if it's like 5-10 minutes after a session, because I promise you, your body will benefit from it, all right? And if you're kind of getting little niggles, it's because the tension is kind of overflowing out the glass, okay? But yeah, thank you so much for joining me. Day 4 officially done. Boom, big tick. Have an amazing day. The sun is coming out. The sky is looking even better already. I don't know what it's like where you are. Hopefully it's the same. Enjoy it. Happy Thursday, guys. Like always, if you need me, hit me up on social media. Okay, our social medias are literally on our About Us section on the channel. So if you want to kind of follow us on anything else, just head to that part of the page, click any of the buttons and you'll come there. Good job, Tim. And yeah, happy days. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it. Thank you for everybody who's done it so far. Hit that subscribe button. Becoming this part of this amazing little family that we're getting here. Honestly, I appreciate you all. And thank you for being a part of this. It does really mean the world to me. And yeah, I'll just see you tomorrow again for our lower body session. And then we're kick off the weekend. Have an amazing day, buddy. And I'll see you at 12, Tim. What bike session?